Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Very sad kind of week this week here in the UK, and I guess the rest of the world. But the rest of us, thank you for coming, and I am bringing a lot of healing energy to intuitively because I am an intuitive. So I'm bringing healing energy to this reading and to everyone that's watching my video. So let's get along with this video, and I wanted to look at here. Did Prince Philip say goodbye to Harry a long time ago, like last year or the year before, because of Harry's betrayal to the monarchy, to the monarch? Now, this is a complete polar opposite to the way that Prince Philip has given his all his life, most of his life, to duty and to the royal family and to Her Majesty the Queen. And I'm getting this energy that possibly Prince Philip kind of said goodbye to him over a year ago and beyond because of this betrayal. Now, I want to look into this with a reading. So let's have a look here. Did Prince Philip say goodbye to Harry because of his betrayal? Because come on, this is telling the truth of how it is. You may say this is not the right time to say this, but I think this is the elephant in the room, isn't it? That Prince Philip was ill for over a long time, and Harry and Meghan were trying to trash the royal family. I don't think this is news that's new. I just feel that people are avoiding this. So now I got that one come out here. I get here a loving maternal figure. And I also pull this out if there is a pregnancy too. So I feel this is before the pregnancy that he Prince Philip actually turned his back on Harry for the way that he's really hurt the Queen. Okay, it may be that when Meghan got pregnant, that this relationship between Harry and his grandpa may have warmed a little bit, which is over 7 months. His grandpa may have congratulated him over the pregnancy and the new baby, but I feel before that. Okay, so this is saying that this relationship warmed a little bit within the last kind of 6 months or so. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to work this out, this intuitive energy here. But even so, I feel that Prince Philip felt that Harry and Meghan, although, you see, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, he kind of spoils the pregnant women in the royal family. So this is what he does. When the Queen was pregnant, he spoiled her. When his daughters were pregnant, he did the same. Just the way he is as a man, okay? He protected the women of the family. So I feel this pregnancy here kind of warmed Prince Philip a little bit towards them, because it's just the way he is. He's a gentleman, okay? Now I get here but also at the same time, he felt that they were very reckless with with what they were doing. Um, Especially this interview with Oprah, and I'm not going to rehash that, but that was close to Prince Philip becoming terminal when that was aired on the TV. And Prince Philip and Prince William, especially the close family, the sons and daughters of Prince Philip would have been devastated over the timing of this interview. And again, I don't feel they would have had much energy to argue with Harry and Meghan. How dare you? And also, again, there was that where William was walking across a car park, and one of a journalist said to him, "What do you think about Prince Harry saying," or something like that? He said, "Are you a racist? Are the royal family racist? Are the royal family racist?" And Prince William said, "Absolutely not." And he said, "Are you going to speak to?" Are you going to speak to Harry? And William said, "Yes, absolutely. I will speak to Harry." Well, that was quite close to, they must have been going to his bedside at the hospital, and they must have been going to his bedside. He must have been terminally ill at that point, and creating these arguments and battles within the royal family. Goodness, I mean, and we all thought this, didn't we? When we thought, well, your grandpa's in hospital and ill, and you're doing this. So, and Harry must have known that his grandpa was terminally ill at that point, and it was all about money. The Ace of Pentacles, it was all about money. So, I'm begging the question here: did Harry and Meghan think more of the money than actual human life? And because it makes you kind of think, because that is a little bit heartless. Now, I get here the foolish card. Harry and Meghan were foolish, reckless, causing arguments, and it was all about money. This was all about money. And they were saying that they were struggling to cope with the money that they were getting and juggling the money. Well, why didn't they just downsize that humongous mansion? Why didn't they do that if they felt they couldn't secure that property? Why didn't they just get like a 6-bedroom property or a 10-bedroom property? I mean, that's big enough. And maybe cut down on the bathrooms. So it seems here to be going into Harry and Meghan, and Harry's got a job. I mean, he's never had a job in his life apart from playing a soldier. I don't get his O-level results or GCSE results or whatever he did were very high. Yeah, so yeah, he was working on, yeah, at the time, I feel when this was being televised, this interview, it was because they needed the money. We have to televise. I get this energy of we have to televise this now if you want to accept payment for this. I do get that maybe Harry may have said something like, "Well, is it the right timing? My grandpa's in hospital, really ill, and it's like, well, if we don't do it now, we've got to do it now to get the cash, to cash in on this." So this was partly to do with the work that they had done and to actually get the money for this work. They see it as work. Meghan and Harry see being interviewed by Oprah and trashing the royal family, and this being televised at a time when Philip was terminally ill, as like work. It was work. And not only that, they were kind of saying at the interview, "Look, we've actually been cut off. We've been cut off financially." I mean, that is so embarrassing to the royal family. We've been cut off financially from, um, Prince Charles has cut us off financially. Can you imagine sitting at the hospital by the side of your father's bed, knowing that he's possibly going to pass within the next few weeks, um, and watching that on TV in the hospital room, and saying, Charles cut them off. That knife must have really dug in deep, and that was like twisting the knife, really, knowing that he was sitting by his father or calling his father or visiting his father in hospital, or even watching this, with his mother, the Queen, and maybe Sophie and Edward all sitting around the TV. Let's come on, we must see what they've got to say at this interview, and what a shocking thing to watch at an awful time. So I get justice here. And this seems to be talking about Harry and Meghan, and it's like justice. What, that they wanted to stick the knife in at this time when it was such a bad time? They wanted to trash the royal family at this time. They will never be forgiven for this. Harry and Meghan will never be forgiven for if Meghan, if you're watching this, you two guys will never be forgiven for this. It will go to your grave. Because I get the tower, a destruction that, destroying the royal family, trashing the royal family. Do you feel people will forgive them? I feel there will be, including this reading, I feel that there will be a lot said upon this after the funeral. What was Harry and Meghan thinking? What was Harry and Meghan thinking? Now, I want to look at this. Um, yeah, this is bad. It's bad. So I want to look at here because it's not just about Prince Philip. I feel Prince Philip has always wanted to protect his wife, the Queen, from anything that's going to destroy and her reputation and the monarchy. He's always been fiercely, but because he was so weak and he couldn't protect her and he couldn't protect the monarchy, and he was losing his power because of his ill health, they pop up with this interview. grandpa's not well enough and not powerful. He's too weak to actually support the Queen. So you know what? We'll just televise this awful interview right now. We'll do it right now. Because Prince Philip's got no power left to protect his wife. Terrible. They're never going to be forgiven for this. Okay, let's move on to, did Philip actually disown Harry for leaving the royal family? Was this goodbye a long time ago? I did get him saying, congratulations with the new baby coming. That's really fantastic news. So there's a little bit of warmth there. But did Prince Philip, because he would have been so angered over this, let's have a look. Was he angered over this when they wanted to leave the royal family and then trash the royal family all the way to his deathbed here? Wow, it's just awful. This card is saying yes, the Ten of Swords. He felt, Prince Philip felt that Meghan and Harry stuck the knives in and tried to destroy the monarchy. So if anybody does that, and something that Prince Philip has been fiercely protecting for many, many years and put in so much service to be supportive of the Queen. Yeah, look at this. The Queen sticking the knives in to the Queen. I mean, it would be, wouldn't it? It would be the monarchy. Yeah, this is unforgivable. I feel that Prince Philip, when they started to stick the knives in against his wife and against what they did, then, and talking about Diana and all this kind of thing, and look, the King of Pentacles is Harry. Well, this is strongly coming through that, because of what he did, Harry did to the Queen, that this was over. When they left the royal family and they wanted to, there was all these discussions about Harry and Meghan wanting to retain their titles and merch off the royal name and merch off. This would have actually possibly made him feel ill, because this was all behind the scenes. The Moon card, and the Moon card is things that are hidden, like mental health, anxiety, stress, and all this kind of thing. This would have been hidden behind closed doors. And when they moved out of the royal family, blaming the royal family for racism and blaming the royal family for not coughing up the cash, and blaming the royal family for not supporting Meghan, this would have caused maybe him to get quite ill. And who knows? A lot of people said that, and actually celebrating the fact that they were trashing the royal family and celebrating the fact of leaving the royal family. Wow. Wow. I get, yeah, I do get, palpitations. I get here chest pains and stress and over this, this new beginning. I get here, if I get Meghan and Harry wanted to take the royal family to America. That's what I get here. And wanted to dismantle the royal family and separate themselves but also be a royals in America, which they are in a way. But why couldn't have they stayed in the UK? And if they'd have stayed in the UK and maybe got a house somewhere in the Cotswolds and, set up home there, a lovely home that wouldn't maybe have cost that many millions, and was, the police, they would have had the security and remained royal. Why couldn't they have done that? Why did they have to go running for the big bucks in America? So, because this is all about money, cashing in. So, get here humiliation and degrading. This is degrading. This is totally degrading here to either Harry or the royal family. Degrading. This was degrading. And this happened so fast. It was like they couldn't sit down, like, just think about this. Let's just, I think they had a certain amount of time, but he's only been with Meghan about 4 years, and look what's happened. Um, and we have the magician. So looking at this, yeah, this energy from this layout here feels like Prince Philip was absolutely disgusted that he had trashed his grandson here, not Meghan here, his grandson. He's blaming his grandson, and when it says, did he say goodbye to Harry a long time ago? Well, it looks like it, doesn't it? When he left the royal family. And then he stuck the knife in and celebrated the fact that he left the royal family, and then blamed the royal family. But in reality, this was all about trickery, just to cash in on the royal family and the family name. Let's get this right here. I'm not going to beat around the bush with this reading. I feel they used their titles too much of them, and that was planned. And this destroyed, I feel this destroyed the relationship between Harry and his family. And in particular, who we're talking about here is Prince Philip, his grandpa. And he knows it. He knows that he's trashed the monarchy, and he knows that Prince Philip was so supportive of the monarch, and he put in over 70 years of duty to support his wife. So looking at this, it wouldn't surprise me if this didn't start this illness. I'm not blaming anyone here. People can get ill. And then, God, and then whacking it on the television screens all over the world a week before, while he was in hospital. Unforgivable, I feel. Unforgivable. So I'm going to end this reading. I will look at further readings on this family dynamics here. I'm going to end this reading by saying, yes, this relationship with his grandson, he said goodbye to Harry when he left the royal family here. I'm going to just put some of my own cards here down. And this is the elephant in the room, and Harry's trying to sweep this under the carpet, running to the aid of his family at the funeral. Oh my. Wow, look at this. It's all about money. It was all about merching and making money off the royal name. And Prince Philip was totally, utterly against this. This is like, go and study your own skills and use your own skills here and go to bloody work and earn the money. I feel he may have said that. I feel Philip may have said something like, Harry, go to work like the rest of us. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm not going to milk this reading because I don't see the point in doing that. I just give you pure intuitive energies, and I don't milk any kind of reading or anything like that. I'll just look at the pendulum before I go. Just do a little bit more for you guys. Did Prince Philip say goodbye to Harry a long time ago? Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, yes. Could we have a big yes just to confirm that? Did he say goodbye to Harry a long time ago? Yes or no? Yes or no? Well, that's saying yes, but it's not a very strong yes. I feel that's a reluctant yes. A reluctant yes, because I feel that Philip was very close to Harry when he was in the royal family before he met Meghan. They were very close. He thought the world of Harry. He did, and reluctantly he had to say goodbye to him when he left the royal family, and that's what this is saying. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for coming to the live chat. Also, before you go, please put your thumbs up and show support to my channel and keep the momentum going so I can bring you great content. Please comment in the comment section, and please share and please subscribe. And also, one of my followers said that was quite surprised to see that he'd been unsubscribed. Now, I don't I don't have the ability to unsubscribe people, so that was YouTube, and they would have seen that as not a true subscription. So please check that when you've keep checking to see if you are subscribed and resubscribe. It really annoys me because I had this before. I was trying to grow my channel, and I kept getting views taken away and subscriptions, and I would hate that to be happening now when I'm trying to grow my channel. And if you want to support me, please complain to YouTube, because I put in every fiber of my being into this channel to make it grow. And if we're still having these issues, I'd appreciate your support if you want to actually contact YouTube to complain about that. And also resubscribe, okay, and make sure that you put the likes. It's sad that, trying to grow, if you've followed me for years, I've been on this roller coaster, and it's sad if this is still going on. It really is. But thank you anyway for all of you for supporting me. If you want your own personal reading, in the description box, there's a link there. If you want to come and have your own reading, there's a link where it takes you to a website where you can book a reading with me in like slots. You pick a slot. And And also, there's a link down there. You can join us on Patreon if you want to support us on there and join the community there. So other links too to my shop on so go and have a look down there. You can also buy me an English cup of tea if you wish. That's like a donation. So go and have a look in the description box and have a little bit of a look there. So thank you everyone, and lots of love. Thank you and bye for now.